Yeah, man. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to Totally Unclear, the inaugural episode of Totally Unclear.
First one.
First one. Excited to be here. Ursula Media, Jervis Peterson to my right. But what does that mean? What is Totally Unclear? What does that mean to you, Jervis?
Totally Unclear is just what it is. You know, I think we all have opinions on things.
Right.
And sometimes we're not totally clear about that.
Right. So here's what it means to me. Totally Unclear means this to me. Opinions in 2019, I believe, is endangered species. I believe opinions are going out kind of like, bears and lions. You're not really seeing a lot of them anymore. Here, opinions, it's a safe zone. Whether you agree with us, whether you disagree with us, we are here to get to the truth. Now, that's always been my path. I always want to find the truth.
Right.
It's not about being right or wrong. It's about what the truth is. So that's what this show will be. It will be an opinion-friendly show.
Yes, to get to the truth.
Right.
But at the end of the show, we still may be totally unclear about the truth.
That's a great plug right there. There you go. So let's get started. Okay. I'm just going to start by saying social media is weird. I'm going to let that breathe for a second. Social media is a weird place. Okay. Now, sometimes in life, you kind of go along and get along, I'm one of those people sometimes say, all right, let's give this a shot. Let's see. It's not for me. I had an epiphany. There's a reason why it's not for me. I'm going to get into some of those reasons in a minute. But it's just a weird place with a lot of weird things that happen on a daily basis that would never be acceptable in normal society. But now, because we have this whole platform of you got Twitter, you got Instagram, you got Facebook, right. You got all these different avenues, it's kind of become accepted with this weird set of rules. But I feel like we need to sit here and debunk some of this craziness that's going on because I can't take it anymore, the things that we're allowing to be cool. For instance, there's social media that's set up in a way where there are things that you do on social media that you would go to prison for if you did in real life. For instance, if I sat next to you on a park bench,
right? Okay,
we're at a park. It's peaceful. You got the trees. You got the nice park set up. You got the people, the birds singing in the background.
Sunny day.
I come sit next to you, Jervis. I look to you in the right and say, "Hey, Jervis, is it cool if I follow you?" What are you going to say to me?
What do you mean follow me?
Is it cool if I just follow you around? I just want to, whatever you're doing, I want to know everything that you're doing. So I'm just going to follow you around. So if you're going to go get a ham sandwich for lunch, I'm going to follow you to get that ham sandwich. I'm just going to navigate around and follow you. Whatever you're doing, I'm going to do. Is that normal behavior? No.
Man, get the hell away from me.
Right. But in social media, it's normal behavior. You can just follow people wherever they go. That's weird. That's not normal.
But the difference with that, I think, is...
here you go. All right, go ahead.
The difference with that is people want to be followed.
But why? I don't want to...
That's the difference. So here's the deal.
That's why it's weird.
If you don't want to be followed, it's simple. You can make your page or social media status private. And the only people can follow you is if you let them follow you. So if you're going to sit to me on that park bench and I'm like, yeah, follow me, because I want you to follow me. It's a big difference there.
I don't know if it's a difference. I think it's all just weird behavior. Like I don't think it's okay to follow anyone, any stretch of imagination if I'm not friends with you already. Why in the world? Like, why do I need to know what's going on in your life? I don't need to know at 12:30 p.m. you had a peanut butter and jelly. What does that do for me in my life? But the thing is, we've become so obsessed with this way of life is that we have trouble communicating regularly on a normal basis with anybody else. Like, we can't have normal face-to-face conversations. Because we're so plugged into these platforms. Do you know what's weird too about social media is that, like, I'll see someone, I'll follow them on Twitter, right?
Right.
And they're actually a really good follow. They're funny, they're engaging, their personality. Then I'll meet them and they have absolutely nothing to say. Do you know how many people I have met through social media that are actually complete psychopaths and like serial killers in real life? That on social media they seem like they're super cool and like fun and because they have time to come up with these witty comments. Like, I'm top of the dome, right?
Right. Yeah, freestyle.
I'm a freestyler, right?
Freestyle.
I'm top of the dome. But these people, they can sit there and just write this stuff down and kind of take their time to think about it and think about what they want to say. That's not fair. It's not fair.
But this has always gone on. It's a new platform that you're seeing it in, being social media. But this has always been going on. Before social media, people love celebrities. You wanted to know what they ate for breakfast. It's bacon and eggs
You're walking right. You're walking right in my next point. I appreciate it. Keep going.
It's a setup?
It's a setup. You're throwing me a nice 70 mile per hour change up right down the heart of the plate. Continue.
So we all wanted to know these things, but you couldn't get it through social media. You had to get it through a magazine interview or paparazzi taking a picture of them at breakfast when they're out eating. All these type of ways. But we as people, as fans, always wanted to know these things about the celebrities, the people that we like and admire. Now it's changed where we're making it more that your everyday Joe is becoming a celebrity and things like that. So it's not just the A-list celebrities. You go down the list to the Z-list celebrities.
So here's my next problem with social media. I'm glad you set that up. And see, this is why we work together, because you just did that. I didn't do that.
I know that.
We're what they call simpatico. You know, we're
linked, Marcus. We're linked. So social media is designed to make the average person feel really bad about themselves. Like the person let's not talk about Kim Kardashian or Kanye West or whatever, any celebrity you can think of. It's designed to make the average person not feel good about themselves. In the sense that you have these people putting all this stuff out and they're getting thousands and thousands of likes in their pictures and they're showing you this like, hey, look at me, look how cool I am. 3,000 people like this picture. And then, poor me, I'm sitting over here, I can't even get 2 likes. That ain't cool. Why nobody like my stuff? I said the same thing they did. Okay, you got a jet. I'm on Spirit Airline. It's still a plane, isn't it? Big difference.
I don't know. It's still a plane. It still flies.
Big difference.
I don't think it is. I think it's mean, is what it is. Like, I consider myself to be, I'm an okay guy. I'm pretty funny, I feel. I feel like I say good things, but I feel, at social media, I feel like I'm that kid at the lunch table that brought like a liverwurst sandwich and it smells bad and no one wants to sit near me. That's how I feel.
But there are people that eat that liverwurst sandwich. But there are people that love liverwurst.
Not a lot.
So
not a popular,
maybe you are that guy.
If you rank the lunch meats, liverwurst is probably at the bottom of the barrel.
You're probably that guy then, maybe. Could that be?
You calling me a liverwurst sandwich?
I'm just saying.
I don't want to be a liverwurst sandwich.
You think you're not, but maybe you are.
The point. The point is, I don't want to be a liverwurst sandwich. I want to be ham and cheese. I want to be maybe even a little salami. I don't want to be liverwurst.
But everybody can't be ham and cheese. And everybody can't be salami. We need liverwurst to balance it all out.
We don't need liverwurst. That's why no one buys it. No one buys liverwurst, Travis. No one's bought liverwurst since like 78. It's not a popular meat.
It's not.
It's not at all.
It's not.
Let's go top 5 lunch meats. Go.
Ham.
Is that your number 1? Are you going order? Or are you just going no particular order?
I'm picking 5.
Top
no
5.
order.
Okay.
Ham.
Yep.
Turkey.
Yes. Struggling on 2? Come on, bro.
Ham and what else?
Come on, get your decent Watson knowledge up.
Ham, turkey. Look, bologna's probably popular still. I just don't eat it no more, so I'll throw bologna in there.
Bologna has to be by reputation alone. I don't know that bologna would be a top 5 anymore.
I think it's a top 5 still.
I don't know.
Here you go. Turkey, ham, bologna.
Okay.
You got to go salami.
Yeah.
And I'll throw in capicola. Because I'm struggling.
Capicola?
Because I'm struggling.
You're a little bougie.
I know, I'm struggling.
Throw the bougie meat out there.
That's my 5.
What's going on? What's going on at your lunch counter? I don't ever order a capicola.
Oh, no.
First of all, you've got a big one.
I take it out.
You've got a major one.
I take out capicola. Here they are. I got it now. I got time to think. Turkey.
Yeah.
Ham.
Yep.
Bologna.
Mm-hmm.
What else did I say?
Capicola.
No, not capicola. Turkey, ham, bologna, roast beef.
There you go. There's the roast beef.
And then whatever the fifth one.
Gotta go roast beef.
Besides capicola.
Roast beef's my go-to.
Salami
is good. Roast beef my go-to.
But see, you can mix these things.
Roast beef, Cooper Sharp.
See, but you can mix salami with the capicola.
Yeah.
That's why.
I don't know why we're talking about lunch meat. That has nothing to do with social media, but we're here.
You're
so
hungry?
Anyway,
I'm hungry. Yeah, that's probably why.
It's a brunch show. Back
to your social media point.
Yeah.
Here's the deal, too, though. Like you were saying, all right, I got my picture up, you got your picture up, but the problem is nowadays it's the filters.
Yeah, they're cheating.
Everybody's being tweaked. Yeah, so
you're
and it's a funny thing because you're seeing quite a few women now coming out saying that these pictures I've been posting, I really don't look like this. This is with the filter and the this and the that to make me look like this.
Right.
And they're starting to put up more natural pictures. Of what
social media has turned
into
the 1:30 a.m. at the bar like every day, where like it's just for the lights come on, so you had a couple cocktails and everyone's looking like $1,000,000.
Yeah.
And the lights come on, it's like whoa, that wasn't what I saw 5 minutes ago. But continue.
But again, to me, these things have been going on forever. It's just a new platform that we're getting it. We're digesting it through social media now. But this stuff is still
But
has been going on.
It's just so much of it. It's you may be right in a smaller scale that things like this has always kind of been part of our culture.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like because of all the platforms we have, it's been elevated.
Absolutely.
It's been enhanced. And it's making us, I feel like as a society, as everyone in whole, and I'm speaking, listen, I don't want to be a hypocrite. I never like to be a hypocrite. I like to put myself in this stuff too because I'm part of it. Yeah, I'm sitting here and complaining about social media, but I am part of the problem because I will go on this stuff and look at this stuff, go down the feeds, look at stuff for hours. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Why do I even care?
Do you care about likes?
Oh, absolutely. And if that's the thing, if
You
you
do?
don't, yes.
I don't.
Oh, whatever, Jervis.
I don't.
'Cause
I'm being
you have
serious.
like 37,000
No,
followers.
but-
It's easy for you to say that.
No, but-
I have 100 followers.
It doesn't matter.
100 people follow me.
But it's worse if you have more followers. Think about it. If
Don't
you,
know.
if-
I don't wanna
listen,
hear that.
Think about it. If you have 30,000 followers and you post something and only 100 people like it, that's no different from you have 100 followers and
Jervis,
one
this
person
is a
liking
rich people
it.
problem right now.
I'm just saying. It's no different.
You're
Me-
complaining to me about having prime rib 3 nights in a row for dinner. I don't want to hear it.
No, I'm saying this. Me personally, I don't care about likes and all that stuff. If I post something and people like it, cool. And if they don't, cool. At the end of the day, that's how I feel. I post stuff because
You're not
post
speaking
stuff,
for the average man, Jervis.
and maybe I'm not, but I post stuff that I think is funny. I post it. If anybody's been on my page, if you haven't checked me out,
but
I'm
here's
at
the deal, though. Okay.
Sagerv. But I post
Good, nice plug there.
at
There you go.
Sagerv.
I'm at Marcus B. tweeting because I have 100 followers. Don't listen to him. Follow me. Don't follow him. He has enough.
I put. You know what? The reason I got on social media. My cousin Toby was like, "Yo,
Cousin Toby?
yeah, my cousin
That's a
Toby.
power name,
I
Cousin
know,
Toby.
right? Let's
It
go.
has to be Cousin Toby.
It's my
It
cousin
can never
Toby.
be
It's
Toby.
not just Toby.
It's Cousin Toby.
It's my cousin Toby.
It's one word.
And it's like Uncle Bob and Aunt
yeah.
Joanne and
Cousin Toby. It has
Yeah.
to be a whole Cousin Toby.
So my cousin Toby, yeah, what's up?
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
real quick. I actually just thought of this. It's actually really funny. Do you know how like there's certain people you like first and last name them? You don't
Right.
just say their first name. Isn't that weird how we do that? Like there's certain people I know. It's like yeah, I was hanging out with Jason Finney last night. It's not just Jason. It's Jason
Right.
Finney. You know what I mean? Isn't that weird?
It's certain names demand that
Certain
respect.
names, man, like this is Cousin Toby. Cousin
Yeah,
Toby is
yeah.
you have to throw the cousin in there also.
Yeah.
It can't just be Toby.
Yeah. So
anyway, continue.
So my cousin Toby was like, "Yo, there's this thing. It's called Facebook. Have you seen it?" I'm like, "Nah, haven't checked it out." But he's like, "Yo, you need to get
So this
on
is like early in the game.
It's early in the game.
Early in the game.
He's like, "Yo, you need to get on this. Check this out. It's cool. You could post pictures. You could talk to people. You can catch up with people you haven't seen in a while." I'm like, "All right." I checked it out. All
You were
right,
in.
cool. But my whole purpose for getting on Facebook was to talk some trash, because everybody knows what I do is talk trash. Talk some trash and just chat with people that I'm friends with now and that I've lost contact with, things like that. That was my whole and it's still my purpose for being on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook is just that. It's just and to make people laugh. You know,
Yeah.
I like to crack jokes, so it's just to make people laugh, brighten somebody's day.
So let's stay focused
and all
on the
that
laughter
kind of stuff.
aspect. Okay, so you go out, right? You're out at a bar.
Right.
You're hanging out with a group of people.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really know them very well.
Right?
You're having a couple drinks and you're feeling good, so you start doing what you do. You start
Mm-hmm.
cracking some jokes, whatever like that. Nobody's laughing.
Right?
How do you feel?
Nobody laughing at my jokes?
Nobody's laughing.
I'm like, damn, that's messed up.
Okay, well, that's how I feel when I go on social media and I post something that I feel people should be into, and I get nothing.
But you know
I
what I'm
get
thinking
crickets,
too?
tumbleweeds.
They're hating because they know my jokes is funny. They just
Why
don't want to
you hating on
laugh
that?
because they hating on my joke. They
That's how
know
you
my jokes
feel.
is funny.
I know I'm funny.
They know I'm funny. They should be laughing.
Knock, knock, who's there?
Yeah.
Jervis. It's funny.
But okay, that doesn't happen. So that's a little bit harder for me to picture. I
Wait, did you
guess
say that doesn't happen?
doesn't happen. That doesn't
fair.
happen. So that's hard for me to picture that somebody wouldn't be laughing at my jokes
Okay.
if I'm with a group of people.
All right.
All right. So that's a little bit harder to picture. But again, that's why I do it. I don't care about all that stuff because for me, I know that I know what social media is, and I know that social media can be very fake. And
Absolutely.
so for me, it's listen. At the end of the day, the core people that like my stuff and respond to my stuff are the ones that I'm really reaching out to.
Yeah.
You know, those are the ones. It's like your boys at the bar. Those are the people that you ride and die with, and they think your stuff is funny. So you're doing it for them. Other people see it, and if they think it's funny, that's great too. I want them to enjoy it too.
Well,
but you're doing it for a certain group.
You have to know. Sometimes you have to know when, like I don't like eggs. I hate eggs.
Love eggs.
I know that makes me weird.
Protein,
but
baby.
the thing is, I understand that makes me weird. I don't like eggs. I can't stand them. I get that most people like eggs. First of all, my problem with eggs is I don't understand how you can eat something that smells like that. It literally smells like farts. Why are you eating that?
What kind of eggs are you having?
Deviled eggs?
Oh, they're great.
They smell
I make
horrible.
a mean deviled egg.
Like
I'm the
when,
deviled egg
when my
king of
queen
my
cooks
family.
deviled eggs, I gotta leave the house. I can't be there for that.
Oh, man.
I can't be around. Like have you ever opened the fridge with deviled eggs in there? It's the worst. I don't understand how you eat something that smells that atrocious. I'm out. Can't do it.
I'm still trying to process this.
Yeah, I hate eggs. But I recognize that makes me weird. I get it. I understand that. Now, I'm going to use that for you, where right now I feel like you are definitely the exception to the rule. Most people go on social media, and they go on there to feel accepted. Mm-hmm. They're looking to be accepted. They're looking to feel wanted. They're looking to feel loved. Like, that's why people do that. Now, you are coming from a different angle. You're not looking at it that way, but most people look at it the way of that, where it's like, oh, I get sad when nobody likes my stuff. Why doesn't anybody like this?
Right.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I had a really good friend say this to me. This happened about a week ago. I'm sorry, no, this is like a couple weeks ago. So I went on vacation with my family. We went to Williamsburg, Virginia.
Okay.
So we were down there for about a week, hanging with the kids, hanging out, doing everything, we had a great time. It was a great vacation. I came home, and I think like the next week we went over his house to hang out, just me and my girl. We went over to hang out. So we're sitting around the campfire. It's like, yo, man, you were on vacation. Like, why didn't you post anything? I was like, I was too busy having fun. Like, what? Like, what? What do you mean when I posting? It's like, yeah, I wanted to like see pictures and stuff like that. I'm like, well, I was actually like, I don't know, in the moment. Like, is that weird that I was actually like engaged with my family, having a good time? I didn't want to take time to be like, yo, hold on, everybody, before you go down the water slide, say cheese.
Did you have a camera with you?
I did, but I had my phone with me. But I was in the moment. I was living my life. I don't need to show you.
It takes 10 seconds to snap that pic.
I don't need to show you I'm having a good time to have a good time. I just want to have a good time with my family. I don't got to put you into it. Like, let's go back 25 years ago. We went on vacation. What happened? You came home. How was vacation? Oh, yeah, we did this. We did that. We did this. We did that. Maybe you snap a Polaroid or two. Maybe you do that. But the experience of hearing about the vacation, you can visualize it. You can picture it. Use your imagination. I should not have to stop and show you how much fun I'm having for me to be cool.
But that
to me is lame.
But that's part of the point, I think, of social media is that you're on vacation. I live out in California. I'm not going to be able to talk to you to find out. Maybe
you have a phone. Call me.
Maybe we're not going to talk on the phone. But whatever.
But we should text me.
But if I look,
email me
on my social media, I can see. Oh, Mark is having a great time in Williamsburg,
Send a pigeon
Virginia.
signal. I don't care.
I can see that right then and there. I can be a part of that with you. I can enjoy your experience with you.
I see. That to me. That's I don't like that. I don't like the fact that I feel pressure to have, because then you got to take the perfect picture, the perfect angle. We got to do the perfect caption. No, I just want to have fun. I'm Cyndi Lauper. Boys just want to have fun.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I had to change the words a little bit. I had to ad-lib. It might have got a little weird, but yeah, I just want to have a good time with my family. We had a great time. Take my word for it. I promise you we had fun. It was good.
It was good?
It was good. Yeah, we did some water slides. We found this incredible burger spot named Muya, which is unbelievable. We literally
you could have took a picture of that and made that great caption. Best burger in Williamsburg, Virginia.
What do I need a caption
See,
for?
right there.
No,
I would have known it. I would want to go there now, get a burger
I just
myself.
told you about it. Oh, I'm telling you now. If you're ever near Williamsburg, Virginia, go to Muya. The burgers and shakes are phenomenal.
But I'm going to forget. But now I can go, yo, who's that place Marcus went to? Let me look. There it is.
Text me. You have my number. We're real friends. You don't need to see it through my Instagram.
But people don't text though. We talk on the phone.
That's the problem. That's my point, Jervis. That's my whole point. Is we become a society so dependent on these fraudulent things and fraudulent beings. No one and nothing is real anymore. We live in a mirage. We live in a fantasy world. You know what's funny about? You know what other thing that's funny about social media? No one ever posts or talks about their failures. You never seen on social media, yo, man, I went, applied for this job. I didn't get it. You don't get that.
I have.
All right, Trevor.
No, for real.
Again,
listen,
exception to the rule, not the rule.
Last summer, I got stung by like 20 wasps while I was cutting my grass.
Hold on.
Yeah, I was cutting the grass. There was a.
Can we please hear the story?
So I was cutting the grass, and then I guess there was a hive in the ground, and I mowed over it, and all of a sudden I'm like, why is my ankle bothering me? And I look down.
Why is it bothering you? Why is it on fire?
I see all these. I saw like 3 wasps like in my sneaker.
Oh,
so I'm like,
no.
oh shoot! So I jumped up, and I see them swarming around me, and I start running across the street. And like you see cartoons where they're running the whole wasp.
Yeah. The whole
that's real. They do that in
thing.
cartoons because that is real. Because that's what happened. They were following me across the street. So I had to keep on running to try to get away from them.
Oh, my goodness.
Then they finally dispersed.
Nobody helped you?
Nope. Nah, my son's out there.
I bet people taking pictures and putting it on social media laughing at you.
You know what my son Gunnar was doing?
What?
He was recording it on his phone.
Exactly. And put it on social media. Yep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's what he was doing.
It's not helping dad.
Yeah.
You can be allergic.
You proved your point.
I proved my point. I didn't even have to.
So,
I did something I didn't have to.
And you set me up again, too. Damn.
Yep. Keep talking.
So I get all these stings. I'm like from my neck down. They didn't get my face, thank goodness. But the neck down, I'm stung.
Yeah.
Because I'm wearing a sleeveless shirt that's cut out on the sides. It was a hot day. I'm all stung up.
You were landscape.
Yo, my face swelled up like Will Smith and Hitch.
What?
Yes.
Are you allergic?
I guess I am. I didn't think I was, but I guess I am now.
Did you go to the hospital?
No.
You just fought it off?
Now I went to urgent care.
Okay.
Yeah. So
close enough.
But I took a picture of myself, and I put that picture up on social media. I even made a meme out of it.
Look like Mr. Potato Head?
Yeah. So I put that up. Like
swollen.
I do that. It's not all about successes.
But that's kind of cheating because that's funny. Like people.
That's funny.
It is.
Listen,
it's funny. It's humorous.
I look
that's not the same
ugly.
Thing. Okay, but that's not the same thing as a failure. That's funny.
It's not a failure. But who puts up an ugly picture of themselves?
That's self-deprecating humor, though. That's funny.
But who puts up a picture?
No,
of
what
them?
you did was funny. I don't
to you, it was funny. It wasn't funny to me.
Yeah, no. In hindsight, when you look back, it's funny. Like in the moment, it's not funny, but yeah, I'm sure. Like you look at it, like, oh, look at me, I look crazy here.
Yeah, I thought it was
that's
funny. At the time too.
But I'm talking about legit failures. Like, my girl just broke up with me and stole my car. Here I am outside with no car.
Yeah, but
or my car just got repossessed.
Like I would do that.
It used to be parked here.
So I'm the guy
You're
that would do that.
the exception, though, not the rule.
I think there are quite a few people out there like that.
No, bro. No one's posting about their cars getting repossessed or they're late on their mortgage payment. Here's my eviction notice. YOLO. Like nobody's doing that. That's not cool,
Not
bro.
at all.
That's not happening. That is not a thing. No, that's not happening.
Not at all.
People want to post about this.
Yes.
And so we live. So my whole point in this is that we've created this whole vacuum where you feel you can only be successful. And there's no such thing as failure. What the thing is, though, all success comes from failure.
True.
So to get to these moments that you've gotten to in your life where you've become successful, you failed first and failed multiple times. I'm a sports fan, as you know. Life to me is most similar to baseball. Baseball, if you hit the ball successfully 3 out of 10 times, you're a Hall of Famer. That's life. Mm-hmm. You're going to fail way more than you succeed. You just got to make your successes count. So because of that, we don't get to appreciate that stuff. You know what we should do? I think I thought of an idea as I'm talking right now, an idea for an app.
Uh-oh. An
idea for app, maybe a new social media platform. We're called Failbook. So Failbook is a place you go for all your failures. That's where you go. You post all your failures of Failbook. Now, the rules of Failbook is you have to post at least 3 failures a week, and you can't unlock any other apps until you've failed a number amount of times, and then you go talk about your successes. What do you think?
It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, listen, we got to be real somehow. We got to figure out something, because this right now is not real, and I don't like it. I think I'm pretty real. I don't like it.
Some people just maybe don't have a lot of good things going on in their life, and this is how they do it to have that love, to get that love. Maybe they're not getting love in their life, so they get it from social media.
It.
Maybe they
go find it somewhere. No, that's not true. Listen, everybody deserves to be loved, and everybody can be loved. You just got to go find that love. It's out there for everybody. It's out there for everybody.
I mean, maybe they can't find. Maybe they've tried, and this is how they can express themselves to get that love by putting up.
Well, that's fraudulent, and that's sad.
That's
sad. If people, but you know what? The thing is, you're right. I believe what you're saying. You're absolutely right, but it's sad. It's sad that people go to these fraudulent places to get validation. Like, for instance, like I said, my social media sucks. I have like 115 followers on my Twitter. But out of the 115 followers, they're not even my real friends. I don't even know most of them. Mm-hmm. Like, I run in a pretty small circle now because I've gotten older. Like, you realize as the older you get, the less friends you actually need. Because there's really less people you actually really can trust. Like, I love a song. It's a lyric from a Jay-Z song. My circle's small became a period. And that's how I feel. Like, I condensed everything down to a small core group of people that I can really trust. I mean, it's funny. Like, everyone loves to Meet the Fockers, Robert De Niro. The circle of trust is real. That's a real thing. It's a small circle of people that you actually trust to confide in, and people you actually can be real around. They bring out the best in you, and you bring out the best in them. You don't need 30,000 people that don't really know you. You got people in there going on there, like, talking, like, actually trying to, like, real things are going on with them, and they're going to Twitter for help. That's crazy. That's nutty. Why are you going to a bunch of strangers? Where's your mom at?
Yeah, but
where's your brother? Where's your sister? Where's cousin Toby at?
Maybe you don't
go see cousin Toby.
Maybe you don't have those people, so that's why you're reaching out.
Everybody got somebody, man.
Not everybody.
Listen,
not everybody.
Everybody got.
There are people, but I disagree. I think there are people out there who don't have somebody. Even though, I'm not saying their parents may be alive, but they may not have that relationship with their parents. You could have brothers and sisters. You don't have that relationship with your brothers and sisters to go to them and talk about these things. And so you go to wherever you can get that advice from, and you may get it from social media. People may be on there giving you good advice, good, helpful advice. I've seen it. I've seen on social media where people put some stuff up, and people will just reach out and try to support them.
Yeah,
there are more good people in the world than bad people.
That's not real. They're just doing that to feel good about themselves. They don't care about that person. Get out of here. They don't care. They're just doing it to make
though. But it's working.
They're just doing it for them. They're just doing it to get people to go to their page. That's all I care about. It's fraudulent. It's not real.
It's an agenda.
They're not really trying to help.
There's always got to be an agenda.
It is always because people most of the time have an agenda. That's what most people do. That's why I don't mess with a lot of people, because people always want something from you, regardless of what it is. They usually want something from you.
Yes, that's the world. That's what makes the world go round.
No,
yes, we all want something from somebody because we all need each other. You can't do nothing on your own. That's what it's about. People look at it differently, though. It's all how you look at it. It's perspective.
Yeah, the way your perspective, I like your perspective. That's not the perspective that I'm talking about, though. Okay. I support your perspective. I like that. Yeah, I agree. Because, listen, anyone also talk about failures in sex, anyone who's done anything in life, someone had to reach back and go get them to do that special thing. So that aspect of it, that's what the world should be, but it's not. What I mean is it's a difference between being helpful and using someone. And we are more in a society of users and abusers than we are actually genuinely, organically trying to help someone.
But here's a question for you then.
Here's an answer for you.
If somebody asks a question or looking for help, and somebody else out there, if I put something on social media looking for help, and you respond,
which I would never do that.
Okay, but give me an answer that's helpful to me, even though you're not genuine about it, you're doing it to get your likes up.
Right.
But it's a good answer that helps me. Isn't that a good thing? Isn't that still a good thing? Because you just helped me. You've put me in a better headspace.
Now we're getting really philosophical, because now the question is there such thing as a selfless good deed?
Yes, of course there is.
We just went Friends episode. You remember that episode with Friends? With Phoebe and Joey? Remember that episode?
No, I didn't watch Friends.
What?
They had black people on it. I didn't watch it.
Oh, that's how you feel? Okay. You got me out here looking crazy because people see I'm black too and I watch Friends. That's
I saw
cool.
Gabrielle Union on there.
Yeah, I love Friends, man. Friends was classic. At the time, I mean, I watched other shows too, but
Survivor
yeah,
was on at that time too, so no.
Oh, so there's a Survivor Channel in your house?
That's it, man.
Okay.
CBS, baby.
All right.
But see, but here's the
But
thing.
no,
though.
but they had that whole conversation. Is there such thing as a selfless good deed?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I write a column called Say Jer for Boston Man Magazine.
You're just plugging away. Keep it up.
Silly me. I didn't. This just came out like that.
Plug it up.
So I write a column called Say Jer for Boston Man Magazine.
Yeah.
And people email me questions about anything, and I answer them. I'm helping people. I mean, for some reason, people think that I give good advice, and they respond to it that way. And I do it in a funny way also, but I always try to give the good advice. I wouldn't give advice that I wouldn't take for myself, number one.
Yeah.
I've lived the advice I'm probably giving, two.
Yeah.
I've been through it, so that's why I can give that advice, because I went through it. And I understand my advice doesn't work for everybody because it's just my opinion on something.
Now, are you doing this just because you enjoy giving people advice?
Yes.
Okay.
That's how this whole thing started, because I mean it's more than just I love giving people. I love people. I'm a people person. I love helping people.
Aw.
I'm that guy.
That's
like
nice.
I'm that guy. If I can help somebody, I love to help people.
That's
I love
nice.
to see the people rise up.
I need a ride home. Can you give me a ride home?
I got you.
Awesome.
Jesus Christmas. So I love to
that's
see
rude.
people
That's really
rise
rude.
up and bring them up, man, because somebody did it for me.
Yeah.
And that's what it was for me. You know, I had guys that looked out for me when I was younger, and I'm like, yo, I got to do that for other people. I want to pay that forward.
I feel like we need a flute in the background for
You
this.
know?
This got really inspirational out of nowhere.
I mean, we getting started.
Yeah, we getting.
We
Well,
getting
listen,
started.
I don't know if we've resolved anything here, so I'm still going to stand by my opening statement. Social media is a weird place.
It is, and I won't
And that's
disagree
what
with that. I agree. It is a
Fam.
weird place. It is a weird place. People need to really just wake up about it, that everything you see on social media isn't real.
Yeah.
You know, people aren't putting their real faces on social media. They're not putting their real personalities on social media. Their real persona. They don't make that much money. You know, your boy don't be on no G4 jet and G6,
Right.
G7, and G8 jet. Come on, man.
Hashtag Bow Wow Challenge.
Yeah, you know that's not real. It's not their jet. So if it's
Right.
somebody else's jet, what does that mean too? They got to ride. Like,
Right. Exactly.
so you really have to take all that into consideration at the end of the day. But the problem is you can make money on social media, and that's another monster in the room.
Listen, I'm not opposed to making money. Now,
That's why
if-
people
if-
can't
if-
be fake to make that money.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking nobody for being fake to make that money.
Right.
At all. Get your hustle on. I'm all about the hustle. If you doing it and you making money at it,
Speaking
I can't
of,
knock it.
speaking of, clips of the show will be available on YouTube later today, so check that out.
On social media.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back, I want to know, what is the craziest thing you've ever done to get out of a relationship? Because I got a story here that I found I think is the most crazy thing I've ever seen. It's Unclear Media, Marcus, Jervis,
Totally unclear.
We'll be right back.
I came out in the 11th grade. Nobody was embracing you. The kids were cruel. It was very difficult to be gay. Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. And even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma. I have a mentor, Maria, and she convinced me to continue my education. Just never judges. She's a true role model.
From the depths of my heart, I thank you, Maria, for being a friend and a beautiful person. No one receives a diploma alone, and I'm honored to share this moment with you. Thank you.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, go get it. You can do it.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Yeah, man. Welcome back. It's Totally Unclear. Marcus and Jervis, Unclear Media. Tuesday, brunch hour.
Yes.
Hope someone's having some nice bacon and sausage sandwiches.
And eggs.
No eggs. No eggs, please. No eggs. So relationships are a funny thing, man. Relationships are hard work. They're not easy. It's a hard thing to be involved in a relationship. You're looking at the same person day in and day out, and it's kind of a crazy thing to commit to someone forever. Think about it. That's a hard thing to do, to say, I want to look at your face forever.
Biggest commitment ever to make.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, I want to see just your naked body forever. It's a hard thing to say to somebody. You know, it's tough.
Love is blind.
Love is blind.
That's why they say that.
Yeah, that is true. But, you know, when you find the right person, like I luckily have, it's easier.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't know that, I guess, until you get further along. And Paul Nixon from Texas, I think he found out at the ripe age of 51 he no longer wanted any part of his wife. So,
What makes you say that?
so Paul Nixon decides that he wants to divorce his wife. Okay? He decides that he no longer wants to be involved. Wait, what's his wife's name? Is it listed here? Edna Nixon. That's a terrible name. Edna. That's I can already tell she's an old hag. Edna eats oatmeal every morning, like Quaker Oats style, with like Sanka coffee. Yeah, she's just like, she wears house coats. Like, it's bad. Edna, come on, that's not good. How many hot Ednas do you know?
I don't know any Edna, so that answers the question.
Edna, like, I bet on the block she's referred to as Miss Edna. Well, you can't first name her as Miss Edna.
Yeah, there's
Don't go by Miss Edna's house.
Yeah, you gotta add that Miss to it.
She's definitely a no balls in my yard.
Yeah.
And Paul probably no balls for him either. Anyway, so Paul Nixon decides he wants to divorce Edna. The crazy thing about this is he didn't tell her. He forged her signature and just divorced her.
Wow.
She finds out, basically, she just finds out that this happens. But here's what's weird about the story. Here's the weirdest part about the story, besides the fact that he just divorces her and didn't tell her, is that after that, she actually files charges against him. First of all, to get the marriage reinstated, which is why, like, if you're going through the trouble of divorcing me and not telling me, I guess it's a wrap.
That's the biggest point you can get.
Yeah, well, first of all, he has to be frightened to death of Edna. Obviously, he's scared. If he feels like he feels like he can't go to her and be, listen, this isn't working out. Let's go our separate ways. And he had to forge a document. He's scared of Edna. So he divorces her. She comes back and says, nah, you're not going anywhere. You said forever. I'm holding you to that.
Till death do us part.
No. She has this man. This man is facing charges, like, for felony for forging a legal document.
Wow.
And he still got to be married. He lost every which way. But, I mean, maybe if he goes to prison, he gets to get away from Edna for a couple years.
Maybe.
So maybe that'll help him out. But that, to me, is the craziest thing I've ever heard of getting out of a relationship. Now, my question to you, and Dylan, you can jump in here if you'd like to also. Dylan, our producer. What is the craziest thing you've ever done or heard of someone doing to get out of a relationship?
I mean, I don't think I've done anything crazy.
All right, stop the show. What are you doing?
Come to get out of a relationship.
I set you up like that. You hit me with, I don't know.
I mean, I honestly
I don't know, man.
I don't think it's crazy. So
I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah.
Judge Marcus.
So one relationship I was in, and I was trying to end the relationship, and I knew my girl at the time, she was sick, not feeling well. She had the flu, whatever it was.
Yeah.
So I called her up to tell her that I wanted to break up.
Why she had the flu?
Yes.
Did you know? Wait, you knew she was sick?
Yeah, I knew she was sick, but
you couldn't wait till she like.
Nah. This needed to end.
Okay,
it couldn't go on any longer.
Hold on, I'm gonna help you out here. I feel like you need to lead us up to the events that happened, to get to this point where this person's on her influenza bed, and you decide to say it's a wrap. So, what are some of the things that was going on to lead you up to that point? Let's start there before we get into this day.
Nothing.
Bro, I try to help you out.
I know.
Ladies, that's at Sage Irv.
Yeah.
Send all your Twitter hate to him. I do not condone.
You know what? It was just the relationship needed to end. I was ready to move on in a different direction. She wasn't.
She's like a coach.
So
You sound like you cut her from a team, bro.
yeah, so I wanted to end it. So I called her up to tell her. I'm being a man about it. I'm calling up to tell her.
You're being a man by calling her.
Because she was sick. I didn't want to catch what she got. She was sick. So I didn't want to catch what she had.
This is terrible.
So I called her up to tell her, like a man, called her up, and she didn't answer.
You can't say you called
So
her up
she-
like a man.
she didn't answer,
You
I guess,
called her.
'cause she was
That's
sick.
like a man. No.
Yes.
Bro, any breakup has to be face to face.
I
You
disagree.
cannot break up over
I
the phone.
disagree.
That's terrible.
So I called her again, and she didn't answer.
Because she's sick. She's probably
Okay.
throwing up or diarrhea or
Maybe,
both.
maybe, I don't
She's
know.
supposed to be holding the bucket right now.
She sees
Not
it's
breaking
me
up with
calling.
her.
You're supposed to call for your man. He calling you.
She's sick.
Maybe I want to bring you some soup, and you ain't
But you
answering.
didn't. You want to bring her a breakup notice.
But she don't notice at the time. So I called her a third time, and she didn't answer. So I left it on her voicemail that I was breaking
Whoa,
up
whoa,
with
whoa,
her.
whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Hold on a second. Let's review. So, not only did you not break up with her in person,
She was sick.
when she's sick,
I don't want to catch what she got.
you back to back call her.
And she didn't answer.
She didn't answer.
I called her.
So you now are breaking up with her over voicemail.
3 times I called her.
Please tell me what this voicemail sounded like.
Hey, what's up? It's Jerb.
Start off with, hey, what's up? She's sick. That's what's up. I feel really bad for her right now. This is terrible. You better at least been in high school. This can't be a grown man relationship. Were you a grown up?
Hey, what's up? This is
You were a
Jerb.
grown up? What are you, bro? What are you doing? Yo, get your life right, bro. This is terrible. This is horrible.
I'm trying to, man. I'm
Like,
trying
I'm crying
to.
right now, but this is maybe one of the meanest things I've ever heard in my entire life.
And I just told her,
Continue.
like, look, this ain't working out right now. I'm trying to do some different things and whatnot. So it's a wrap. Like, we done.
You said it's a wrap. We're
Yeah,
done.
we done. Like, this is over. Like, I'm breaking up. Like, it's cool. You know, do your thing, move on. Hope everything works out for you. Hope you feel better.
Hope you feel better.
And I'm out. And that was that.
Did she ever call you back?
Oh, yeah, she called me back.
Okay, so what was that conversation like?
It was not a pretty conversation.
Did she call you back that same day?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Oh,
How
yeah.
long have you guys been together?
I don't know, 2 years maybe?
2 years?
Maybe. Could have been less. A year, 8 months, 9 months, something like that.
Dylan, help me out here, bro.
That bad?
I don't know.
How horrible is this?
2
Oh
years,
my
that's a long
goodness.
Look,
time
it
for-
wasn't
for
what-
a sick phone call.
It wasn't one of my finer moments in my life.
No, definitely not.
Nah, not
Did you
at
post
all.
this on social media? You should have.
No, it was before.
Yo,
social
it's broke up my
media.
girl. She has the flu. Voicemail. Hashtag YOLO.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't
not
know
a
what
fine
to say.
moment in my life. That was
No,
a bad one.
definitely not.
That was probably a bad.
Well,
way to break
I
up.
appreciate you confessing your
That
sins
was
to
probably a bad way to
totally
break
unclear
up.
audience.
Yeah, that was probably a bad way to break.
That was bad. Now you know what? Now I don't feel nearly as bad for what I'm about to say. I don't
I
feel
should let
nearly
you
as
lead.
bad. You definitely should let me lead.
You ain't do that. You gave me end the story and whatnot. You ain't want to lead off.
Yeah, no. Well, listen, you're more followers than I do, so I gotta make myself look good somehow. So this isn't really a bad breakup story.
We'll be the judge
But
of that.
This is gonna be why I broke up with this girl. Okay. All right. So back in the year 2006, I was dating this girl, and we've been together for about a year and a half. And it was my first birthday with her. My birthday in September. We got together in July the previous year. So my first birthday is coming up with her. And we are hanging out. We're actually going out to dinner. This is like a week or two before my birthday. We're going out to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, hey, do you want to do anything special for your birthday? And I'm like, I don't know. Cause I don't what are you supposed to say? First of all, I hate that question. I don't know. Yeah, I want to go to Vegas. I want 3 strippers. No, I can't. That's not cool.
Well, she said, yeah, no problem, baby.
That'd be nice, but but you come off like an arrogant prick.
You
if
don't
do
know until
that.
you ask.
I agree, but it's a little arrogant to say I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. Now listen, I turned 40 this year, so me and the queen sat down. She's actually planning the party.
Okay.
But I've kind of given her some kind of baselines of things I want. But I got some special surprises for my 40th because this is my 40th. I'm going big. I'm going big. I made the 40. I'm excited. I'm going big. But anyway, so she goes, hey, do you want to do anything special? I'm like, man, I don't know. Like, whatever you want to do, whatever you plan to be great was fine with me. She's like, okay. She's like, do you like amusement parks? I'm like, yeah, I love amusement parks. I'm like, except I'm like, I don't like Hershey Park. I'm like, I hate Hershey Park. Hershey Park is at the time. Okay, so let's go back then. Hershey Park, I'm sure, has made a lot of improvements since 2006, but back then it was trash. It was the worst amusement park by far. They had the wooden roller coasters are maybe the worst thing. Like if you want to actually hurt yourself, go on a wooden roller coaster.
Bad for your body.
It's terrible for your body. It's like literally being in car accidents for 35
coasters,
seconds.
yeah, that's
me
bad.
too. That's not. It's not good. So that at that time it was all wooden roller coasters. The roller coasters weren't even very good. It was a mess. It just wasn't a place you want to go. It's like a 2.5 hour ride to what? To do nothing. What am I? If I want to eat a sundae, I'll go anywhere to eat a sundae. I don't need to go to Hershey Park to eat a sundae.
Burger King
and
got
plus,
Hershey
plus, I'm
pies.
not 8. Like I'm not 8 years old. Who eats a sundae? I'm a grown man. I don't want a sundae. I want ice cream. I eat in a bowl because I think it's juvenile to eat ice cream out of a cone after a certain age. Like you can't have like after the age of like 10 or 11.
What?
Put in a bowl. You can't go cone. You can go cone still.
You don't like cones?
No, it's
Listen,
I'm a
they've
grown
upped the
man,
cone
bro.
game.
I'm a grown man. I'm not eating ice cream out of a
It's
cone.
not that tan
You put
cone
ice
that you
cream in
saw.
a bowl like a grown man. I am not a child. I need a bowl. Okay. Now listen. Now if it's a good like waffle cone,
See?
I'll throw that into the bowl.
Man.
Okay. I'm not doing no, bro. Nothing is cool about.
A bowl is if you greedy, man.
No.
That's a bowl because you greedy. You
No.
try to eat too much. You can't eat half a
Not
pint.
true. No, that's not cool. Why? This is actually a sidebar. Another reason why I got disturbed by her is the way she eats her ice cream. It freaks me out. We went to Rita's one time, and we ordered ice cream, and I drove. She's in the passenger seat going in. Like, circle her head around, the tongue's going around the entire cone. I was like, yo, what are you doing? She's like, I don't want the milk.
Yeah, you can't run it down your hand.
No. What are you doing? We're 2 minutes to home. Stop it. Anyway, so I tell her, no Hershey Park. That's the only thing I don't like. So about a week later is my birthday. We go out to dinner, and we come home. She's like, here's your card. I got you something. Open the envelope up, open the card, and in the card was another envelope. I don't know why you couldn't just put the gift in the card. Why I have that in the envelope, but whatever. I'm not
Suspense.
picky. I don't need that. The suspense is open the card. I don't need to open another card. A card to open a card.
That's just annoying.
We don't need a box in a box. Like just give me what is it? Just give it to me. Stop it. So open up the other envelope. Mm-hmm. 2 tickets. Hershey Park.
Oh, snap. That's dope. Oh, you hate Hershey Park.
I just said to her a week before, I don't like Hershey Park. We could have did Dorney. We could have did Six Flags. We could have got crazy with it, went to Busch Gardens. We could have done King's Dominion. She hits me with the Hershey Park.
Maybe you thought you was joking.
I said, you're not. No, when I hate something, I hate it with passion. I'm adamant. I was adamant. No Hershey Park. Adamant.
Okay.
What do? That just shows me you're not listening to me and not taking in consideration my feelings.
Oh, yeah.
So at that point, I was like, you know what?
It's a wrap?
It's a wrap.
It's a...
We're done.
Over 2 tickets to Hershey Park?
We're done. No, because it was deeper than that. She wasn't listening to me. That's disrespectful.
Maybe she likes Hershey Park.
Like, yo, Jervis, think about this for a second. You come to my house, right? I'm like, yo, bro, you want some lunch? I'm like, yeah, man. All right, cool. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna make us a sandwich. I'm like, well, do you not want anything else on a sandwich? Like, yo, I hate pickles. I just take a sandwich. I give you the ham, the cheese, the lettuce, the onions, the roast beef. I just take pickles, dump it on there. I dip the sandwich in pickle juice, put it in the oven, let it cook up.
Wrap the
put
chips
some
in
more
pickle.
pickle juice in it. Wrap the chips in the pickle, and then like, here you go, buddy. And you're sitting there like, bro, I just told you I don't like pickles. What are you doing? I feel like that would be a reason to walk away from a friendship. So I'm out of the relationship. It ain't right.
Over 2 tickets to
Yeah, I don't want to
Park?
go.
All right, then just don't go. But y'all can go someplace else.
I actually did go.
I know. You see? Oh, my gosh.
I hate
What?
it. I ate a Sunday too.
What?
Yeah, it was horrible.
You
And
went?
you know that ride? Yo.
You wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You know that ride? I was miserable the whole time too. You know that ride that like it have you been to Hershey Park?
when I was 4. Who goes to Hershey Park as a grown up?
I don't want to go. That's why I don't want to go. I just told you I didn't want to go.
But you went.
But I didn't want to. You know that ride at Hershey Park was like a tunnel, and all the chocolate be popping out at you. I sat my big ass in that ride, looking crazy. People looking at me like, "Look at this man. What is he doing here?" I had my arms folded. I mean, the Sunday was delicious, but I was still mad. Shortly after we broke up.
Man.
But
I don't know, man.
I had already mentally walked away after that. I saw those tickets.
That was it. That was
I
the
like,
that was a backbreaker.
This is just not. We can't do this.
That did you in.
We can't do this. I can't be with. You're not listening to me.
Nah, I hear you. That's a tough one.
It is, but it had to be done. But like I said, you made me feel way better about my situation than you.
Just.
I mean, at least I did. When I broke up to her, we had a face-to-face conversation. It was not on voicemail, and she was fully healthy.
Look, man. It was time to end the relationship. What do you want to tell you? It was time to go.
Wow, man. that may be the worst breakup story I've ever heard. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. Maybe I am a little bit, but that might be the worst breakup story
I'll
I've
tell
ever
you
heard.
the other one then. I'll leave that as the
There's another one?
No.
Oh, man. I don't know if I can handle another one.
Yeah,
And he started off with, my favorite part of that story started with, well, I don't know if this is really that bad, but here's what happened. It was terrible.
That was terrible?
That was terrible. It was.
Listen, sometimes it's better to break up over the phone, through a text, than in person.
It is never better to break up
You
on
know,
the phone
listen,
or text.
because say you're breaking up with your girl, and she wants to get physical.
Who are you dating?
Listen, you don't have people take breakups. Your girl may have took that breakup wrong. Did you tell her it was over the Hershey Park tickets too? Did you add that in there?
Oh, no, I
See,
didn't do that.
look, you're a coward, man. You're a coward.
I'm not a coward.
You're a coward.
I just said this is going to work out.
Yeah, it's not going to work out. Tell her why. You should have given her the truth.
took her to Hershey?
Because now she's going to do it to some other dude
No,
after you.
that sounds crazy.
She's going to do it to some other dude after you. The same thing. You should have let her know why you were breaking up with her. See?
I mean, I did let her know. I wasn't happy.
That's a lot of fluff you giving there.
That wasn't fluff.
That's fluff.
It was real. I wasn't
I'm not happy. This just isn't working out. Can you get more details on that? Why it's not working out? What did I do? She's asking.
Because I was 26 years old in a Hershey Park Sunday. That's why. For my birthday. Like, what's next? You want to put a birthday hat on me too?
See, man.
Sing to me?
Listen, you don't know. People take things the wrong way. And so sometimes.
By the way,
That might
public
be the
service
best way.
announcement. Public service announcement for parents. If I come to your child's birthday party, little Jimmy, and we're sitting there and you sing happy birthday, don't have little Jimmy open up all the presents. I don't care. Just do that on your own time. I don't want to sit there for your opening your presents. Stop it.
What else you going to do?
Talk, socialize.
You can do that
I don't
when
want
you
to look
open
at
them
that. I don't
presents.
say, oh, look, little Jimmy got a little Mr. Potato Head. No, I don't care. Do that on your own time. I don't want to be a part of it. It takes too long. It's awkward. I don't want to do it.
You can still socialize during that period.
No, you're not allowed to talk. They'll give you the dirty eye, the evil eye.
What?
Absolutely. If you're talking on that time and the kid's trying to open his presents, and then you have to try to control your kids and try to make sure they're behaving during that time. They're not like talking, but they don't want to do it either. No one does. Like at my birthday parties, I've never ever for my kids. Can we open up? No, we'll do it after the party ends. No one wants. And I'm honest with them. No one wants.
The way I always did
Nobody
it was,
cares.
I always did it where it was, hey, you're going to open the gifts. If you want to watch that, come in here and watch it. Because I don't want to watch
Well,
it
see-
either.
see
I
now-
just bounce.
but see,
I
now
let
you're making
mom
people
open
feel
up the
bad.
gifts, and then I will walk out the room and go drink, socialize, whatever.
But
and
then people feel bad.
Whoever
People
wants,
feel like they have to be there.
I gave them the option. Whoever wants to watch this boring part of this party,
You
come in
didn't say
this
it like
room.
that.
I didn't say it like that, but that's what I'm telling
Y'all
them.
want to see this crusty child open up his
Yeah.
presents that I don't care about?
You know what I mean? You
Come
wanna
on
watch
here.
this stuff? Like,
Y'all want to turn with Jervis? Come over here.
and it's going to be a bunch of clothes like, ooh, look at that.
Exactly.
Ooh, look at
Exactly.
that.
It's horrible.
Yeah,
So good.
That's it. If y'all want to do it, they doing it here. We going over here to keep on this party.
Well, I
going.
mean, I'd rather have an option than no option. But a lot of parents will do it. Well, they'll be like, all right, Bobby's opening his presents now. Here we go. And you're like, oh, no,
You don't
come
speak
on.
up and say, yo, do we got to be here for this?
No one does that, Jervis. No one does that.
I've done it.
You've literally called. What's that?
I've done it. Yes.
You've called out.
Yes. Do we? I've done it to family members. Like, do we have to watch this because we know what's about to happen. You about to all these gifts. Most of it's clothing. There's some toys in there, but most of it is clothing. And it's like, yay, all right, Eagles jersey. All right, yay, Phillies jersey. Like, yeah, do I have to really be here for this?
I mean, I feel that way, but I don't know if it's cool to say that.
You don't know till
You're
you
a different
ask.
type of cat.
You don't know till you ask.
Jervis out here saying, yo, is this something we need to be a part? I don't really want
Yeah.
to be here for this.
Like, because if not, then I have to talk through this whole process. That's going to make you mad. So you might as well let me leave. I'll give you the option to freely let me go and say it's okay for me to go in the other room.
Lucky for you, if you come to a Brad and birthday party, you don't have to even think about this. We don't do that.
That's cool. Do I
We
got to
don't
bring
do
a
that.
gift?
I don't care. I mean, they're gonna have enough gifts. I don't care about that either. Like, they'll have enough gifts.
What?
They'll get them.
You can come empty-handed?
Yeah, come as you are. It's a celebration. It's a celebration of my child. You just being there is celebration alone.
Invite me to every one of his parties.
Yeah, you don't. I
her
don't-
parties,
I mean,
yeah.
listen. He has three grandmothers.
3.
I mean, I'm estimating.
They do that extra.
Yeah, we got
they-
47,000 cousins. We got enough presents. He'll be fine. If a couple people don't bring gifts, is okay.
Yeah,
They'll be all right.
I wouldn't come empty-handed. That's not cool.
Yeah.
You ain't talking bad about me.
I mean, yeah.
Nah, that ain't
I
happening.
mean, listen, yeah, you might get an angry email later.
yeah, you ain't talking
We
bad
might
about
blast
me.
you up on social media.
Who's your friend that came when they bring him gift?
Ask Sage Herb, where my kid's gift with a gift.
Yeah.
Like, where your gift at?
That won't be me.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Great first episode.
That was quick, man.
It was quick. It didn't feel like an hour, but it was. We will see you next week, same time, 11 a.m. Check out some clips of the show on YouTube. And we look forward to doing this each and every week and talking our nonsense. This was Totally Unclear. Special thanks to Dylan on the production.
Yes, sir.
For Marcus, for Jervis, we are out. Would you be able to send me the episode through email? I am not on Facebook. No.
Oh, no. We need another 5 minutes. Talk about
Yeah.
this. What?
I'm not
You're
on
not even
Facebook.
on social media?
I'm on Twitter. All right, cool.
Yeah, because... And can you send it to me, too? Cool. Because then I have my daughter
Snippet.
make a 2-minute clip out of it.
There you go. The breakup story.
Yeah.
The breakup story. The breakup segment needs to be a clip.
I'll make a clip of that.
Yeah.
Maybe post that up.
Yeah.
This dude was really crying. He really crying, yeah.
It was hilarious.
And you know who? I could get into all the background of it too much, but I was with this